All right, let's try to figure this out. Okay, that was just a little Christmas music, if you know what I mean, to lighten up the mood and put us all in good spirits. I'd like to say. Okay, all right. So, thank you all for tuning in. So, yeah, I guess I just wanted to leave off from there, just saying Merry Christmas again. Um, and I consider you all my brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. You've all helped shape me, and you've all helped make me the person that I am today. So this is really more than anything just to thank you for that, um, and for just filling me as a human being. And so, really, just as a thank you, I have a few things to share. Um, yeah, and I want to preface uh, these things that I share because, first off, I believe that sharing can be the greatest gift, and that maybe just maybe what I share could help others to feel pushed and to be better people as well. And I think that's the highest ideal of love, and it's the greatest expression, I believe. Um, and it's definitely something I've felt from you people, growing up and getting real about life and about this journey, and and I guess that's kind of why I want to do this. I think this would be like weekly, like just a weekly vlog, sharing some of my thoughts, uh, maybe having some difficult conversations, talking about difficult topics, um, just with the belief that to love, is to become more human, and um, that we're all on this journey, and that we should be able to be vulnerable, be real about what's going on in our lives, and I know a lot of people talk about this stuff like this time of year, and um, like they're talking like New Year's resolutions and like, oh, I'm gonna lose 10 pounds like by February, or like whatever. I mean, that's not what I have in mind. All right, so obviously then this is gonna be more of a conversation that we can have, and really emphasizing that, hey, the more we show our scars, the closer we come to who we really need to be for ourselves and the world. Um, so I think that's huge. Um, especially starting out this new year, how can we look at our strengths and our weaknesses? Um, because if we ignore one, um, and look at the other, um, we're not really ever going to get anywhere. Um, so if we can always be in that role of always becoming, whether it is by setting goals, whether it is setting concrete actions that we will do to accomplish something, to accomplish the person and the things we want to be, that's huge. So that's number one. I know, in regards to number two, I found that I've had many things as well in my life that have detracted from my well-being, and that didn't give me something substantive. Um, I don't know whether it's sports or other stuff that is kind of a waste of time and that doesn't really utilize my skills or my passions, or doesn't uh, work to actively develop myself as a person. I find as those things that need to go, um, that need to go out the door. And so what things in your life do you look at that, maybe you've left in your life and in your days, for too long, and and that that they're okay. Okay, so what are those things that that need to go in your life? Is my question. So I guess that's kind of that's kind of number two. Okay, so number three, um, and this is gonna be a bit longer of one because this was kind of brought to my attention by some of my students at Hmong Academy, um, who honestly are like the best like thing ever for me. Um, and so the other day, um, we kind of had a conversation in class about like getting mad. Um, and like, should you do that? Should you get angry? Like parents, teachers, etc. Like, you know, if we get mad, if we get angry, we shouldn't be angry. We shouldn't be mad. Um, you know, otherwise we're gonna bully people. Think bad things are gonna happen, right? So that's what my students came and told me, and they were basically saying, yeah, this is not okay. Yeah, we're having a conversation that ended up going towards things in their lives that they were not necessarily happy with. So I work with a group of students who they work on community issues, and that's actually going to be my new internship coming up that I got accepted to um, with Harry Boyd, who is like the co-founder of Project Achievement over at the Jane Addams School for Democracy. So I'm really pumped up about that. And so this is a group of students that I think I'll be working with in the future on community issues as well. But we ended up talking about like Martin Luther King Jr. and we ended up talking about like Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, um, even like Trayvon Martin. Ooh, don't want to go there. But we were talking about how anger is useful, and if you direct your anger towards life-giving or destructive things. And so I think that's a great lesson for us all. You know, like get mad, get angry. The only people who ever did anything in this world were people who got mad and who got angry, and were angry or mad enough to do something about it, right? Um, so like that's a huge lesson for whether you're like a 12-year-old like Hmong or African American student in my class, or whether you're some 25-year-old punk dude, what like myself. I mean, um, you know, if you're not if there's things in your life you're not happy about, then change them. Work to change them, um, one step at a time, one day at a time. Organize with people. Have conversations about them and about these things. Because otherwise, you're just gonna be really unhappy, and honestly, um, it's gonna eat at you. So I think that's number three, and I think that's where we're gonna end. Um, but I just really wanted to get that off my chest and share that with you guys, and um, I'm really excited for this new year, and I'm really excited for all these new things to come. I'm gonna keep sharing them with you. There's a lot of awesome, cool things that are coming up. Um, I've been writing a bit too since finishing finals, so I will try to read and or post those writings of mine. Um, but I did want to start with the vlog number one, and I think this is bringing us to a close. So I want to say thank you, everybody. Um, love and hugs and kisses. Well, wait, never mind. No, love and hugs. Let's do those. Anyways, thanks, everybody. We'll be in touch. Have a Merry Christmas. Love y'all. Peace.